Sick of the cheating, sick of them cheating. They had it rough, teams are sneaking. The go getting old.
What up, is YouTube? What they do, Caniacs? Caniac Chris here, coming back at you with another Miami Dolphins video. I meant to have this one done earlier in the week, but life had me a little busy. Anyway, if y'all could stomach to watch the Dolphins game this past Sunday in New England and y'all all saw what I saw, ain't too much to talk about except where it leaves us at and what it means for our season moving forward. It's indistinguishable exactly what our game plan was going into that game, as nothing was done on offense worthy of respect the entire game going into garbage time. It's also hard to tell which side of the ball was more incompetent on third downs, as very few, if any, actually went our way, absent of a flag. And speaking of flags, Bull was held a whole lot of them. Could have made a damn laundry load out the flags on the field. Which ain't nothing new for us when playing against the Brady Bunch on the road. We had more flags in the first half of this game than we had in the previous 3 games of the entire season so far combined. We're going to go ahead and call that a quote-unquote coincidence. But even without that, we just looked atrocious all afternoon on both sides of the ball, so I ain't even blaming the loss on that. Our injury list is a work of art. Only the Dolphins seem to accomplish such a feat as falling completely apart personnel-wise this early in the season, successfully marring our team's identity beyond recognition for an extended amount of time going into the foreseeable future. I think when healthy, this team looks real decent and will win all the games it's supposed to, but don't expect a whole lot more, especially if or when bitten by the injury bug in this fashion. As things stand right now, I don't think there's a team in the league as weak as we are in the trenches, particularly the interior on both sides of the ball. With not one but 2 DTs hurt, a center hurt, a guard hurt, and the offensive tackles playing questionably as is, it almost don't matter who we have playing at the skill positions in this league. Being that weak in the trenches is virtually too much to overcome. Long story short, we damn near at the point of picking up help wanted signs around Joe Robbie. However, numerically at this point in the season, we're still in a position to have an enjoyable season. Despite the loss to Divisional foe New England, the Miami Dolphins are still atop the AFC East, with a game coming up next week against the Cincinnati Bengals, who also sit atop their division, the AFC North. A win up there in Cincinnati would do a lot to keep the Dolphins season going in a positive direction. The Bengals potentially have a few factors missing from their usual high-powered offensive attack themselves, as guys like Tyler Eifert, Joe Mixon, John Ross, and Giovanni Bernard are either out or listed as questionable participants in this game, but that still leaves very capable weapons in quarterback Andy Dalton, wide receiver A.J. Green, and former Miami Hurricane running back Mark Walton. And with the usual attack and defense, the Bengals should prove to be a very formidable opponent for the Miami Dolphins, who are looking to bounce back from the loss last Sunday and move forward with whatever we got. All we can do as fans at this point right now is cross our fingers and say fans up. Caniac Chris signing out from Perfectville, Population 1.
Sick of the cheating, sick of them cheating. They had it rough, teams are sneaking. The go getting old.